Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And please help me welcome my fabulous, fabulous guest, Debra Zachau of Grow Your Light.
Thank you.
Hello.
It's so fun to be here in that intro. I never get tired of that intro.
I
It's
know.
beautiful.
I was blessed. I was really, really, truly breast. Yeah, that
Well,
Freudian slip.
demonetized. You said a bad word.
Yes, that's not a bad word. Yeah, that was gifted to me by Andrew Giorgio of Andrew Nicky Skincare, and I still every time I see it, I still feel the same excitement, the same
Yeah.
joy that I did the first time that I saw it. So
Right.
love
Oh,
it.
wow.
Love
That's cool.
it. Yes. So thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for being here with us. We're going to have a little chat first and just kind of catch up on what we're up to, what we're doing, and so on. But if you would like to get in for a chance to win a reading, please type in #summer and type it in the chat. You only need to enter it once because the system will only pick it up once. And then stick around and see if you're lucky enough to win a reading. And I just realized I did not set up that giveaway tool. Woo-hoo.
That's easy to do.
Yes, I was doing so many other things. Hold on, #summer. There we go. Start collecting. Okay. So yes, please. Um, if you can, please enter summer now. That way I can make sure I've got everyone. If you're already in there, it won't pick it up again, but at least we'll get everyone in there. And I'm going to share the screen. Here we go. See all step. All right. I think we're okay. I think we're okay.
There's 7, 8
Yes.
entries. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Fabulous.
I'm just going to go back and see.
Yeah. I think we should be okay. I think we should be okay. So there you go. Everything's under control now. I'm still struggling with the Mercury retrograde. It's
Girl. Oh my God. And
one?
I do not get ruffled. Mercury. I was born under one. It's okay. But this has got me beat.
I know.
Anybody else? Everybody else.
Yes, I'll be glad when this one is over.
So what has happened to you?
Oh, just feeling exceptionally tired. Mixing my words, like and sometimes even there's a word that is in my head that I want to come out, and it's like my mouth says, "Nah, try again."
Yeah, I'm on break.
So, yeah, there's been that. It's just all kinds of things, but I recognize our frequency is shifting. It's really shifting. So a lot of it has to do with trying to spend a little bit of time here, and a little bit of time in the fifth dimension, a little bit of time all over the place.
Yes, right. We acclimate.
Yes,
yeah.
Absolutely. So I will very quickly, I'm going to say hello to Dennis, to Jackie B. Hi, Jackie. To Donna Zelina, Abby Yandel, the Cookie Man's daughter, Kathy Parsons, Sunny Sonia, Michelle Krantz, Priscilla Mick, Janice Outdated, Sabina. I think I've got everyone. So listen, whether you are here on my channel, or you're joining us from Deborah's channel, welcome to each and every one of you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us in terms of the algorithm. The more people that share or like the videos, the higher up we get in YouTube, and we are then we appear in more people's feeds, so they get to hear what we have to say, and they can then decide if they would like to hear a little more by joining us on a live or someplace else. So there is that, and I do have Deborah's information listed in the description of the video. So please make sure that you go over and do the like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment, especially after
it's
over.
That's so.
Yes.
So after the show, if you can just leave a comment, I'd love to hear how the show landed, because sometimes when I come back, like we set up this information and then they come back in and I don't know how the information was processed last time. So
yes,
I'd love to hear how our readings land and how you made good use, because a lot of the readings I just say what's coming up or what's cycling in your favor or not in your favor, and then you make choices to sidestep it or how you're going to approach it. That's
exactly
how I do readings, and I'd love to know if you dodge bullets.
Yes, absolutely. And don't forget, if for some reason if you're not one of the people who gets to have a reading, please stay for the show and listen to other people's readings. And if it resonates with you, if it means something to you, take it. It's meant for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So once we start doing the readings, I'll be using the giveaway tool, and you'll see who, as it spins, who wins. And if you are a winner, and only if you are a winner, please, if your name comes up, quickly, and I mean quickly, type your question in. No medical questions, no third-party questions. And third-party question is, will my husband get the promotion? Is my grandson getting into medical school? Is my best friend doing such and such? We don't have permission to read on people who are not here with us. So let's just keep that out there, and be specific in your questions. Okay. Saying something like, what message does Spirit have for me? That's very broad. So, you may not get the answer that you want because it has nothing to do with our abilities. It has to do with the question being too broad.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We can't pull all the information in so quickly. So.
Yeah, mainly because when you look to the future, because of your choices, your thoughts, if all of a sudden you become angry and then there's issues with that, we have all these threads of possibility. And so we might grasp on the wrong thread of possibility because it's viable. All of it's viable.
Yes.
So,
so there you go. There you go. So what have you got coming up on your channel that we can highlight for the folks?
Oh, thank you so much. Thursdays I'm always on with Lalit at 2. We changed the time and people are coming around. It was and so that's the first part. She tells us about astrology and behind the scenes. I always say, don't say dumpster fire. Don't say S show. Don't say nothing about things like that. And she's been so good. She'll sneak it out and she goes, oh, Deborah doesn't want me to say that. But when it's, I can't imagine, like with astrologers, they really see the danger coming, or, I mean, it's a big train, and to get them to not panic anybody, it's kind of tough sometimes. But so I've got that on Thursday, and I'm still working on stuff behind the scenes, but thanks for asking. Oh, and I'm learning to use the Letterman deck.
Lovely.
This is it's the expanded edition. I want to read with these when I can. With tarot, I can read anything.
Yes.
but I'm learning it and learning a new thing. So I'm going to be using that occasionally when I see that it might fit. It'll be different.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Absolutely. We're always learning new things. We're
Yep.
always, you know, picking up something else and whatnot. So that
Right.
I think
How
that
about you? What's going on with
great.
you?
Well, af- I have to clean my house after this show because I'm getting uh, a new toilet installed tomorrow. So
The pathway towards it needs to be just spotless so nobody sees. That's right.
yes,
We got
exactly. So
you.
yeah,
Got you.
that's happening tomorrow, and then at 4 p.m. tomorrow, Val is going to join me on my channel for episode 186 of Messages for Lightworkers. Really
Nice.
looking forward to that. And on Friday at 7 p.m., Allie is going to be joining me for Story in the Cards. Again,
Hmm.
that's when we get to be a little satirical, a little snarky, a little whatever, but hey, I've said many times, if you don't want to be featured on that show, don't do stupid shit. That's all. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
When you
And
say
then
story in the cards, can I ask you one thing? Do you just choose a card and talk, and then the next person chooses a card, and the story threads that way?
no, basically we will examine whatever is happening in the news,
Oh, in
and
the news. Okay.
we do it with a good deal of humor and sort of tongue in cheek, and then we will pull some of our cards to just kind of get a little more information, right? And
I
that
see. That makes sense.
yeah, and it's the kind of the snarky cards that we'll use for that. So that's fun. And then Saturday at 2 p.m. For those of you that are members on my website, we'll be having a members only get together. I've already sent out the invitations. So, and that will be on Zoom on Saturday at 2 p.m. Mountain. And then at 7 p.m. Mountain, um, the lovely Trish James is going to be joining me, and
Nice.
yeah, that will be fun. That will be a lot of fun to do
Yeah.
that. So,
Full thing.
and now both Deborah and I do personal readings.
Mm-hmm.
So please, if you're interested in booking a personal reading, reach out to us. You can go to Deborah's website, right, which is
Yeah, just my name.com, DebraZachau.com, or growyourlight.com, pointed
there
at
you
the same
go.
one.
Absolutely. And or you can go to my webpage, which is marinasheartcentertarot.com. And I will point out, I have added a new service that I'm actually quite excited about. And that is I've added life coaching sessions.
Good.
And just to kind of give you a little bit of information about why would you ever consider a life coach? What is it that a life coach does? Well,
Mm-hmm.
you would consult with the life coach when you're looking to gain a little clarity, when you're maybe unsure about the direction you're going in, next steps, and so on. A life coach can walk you through that process. Okay, they can also help you break through limiting beliefs, right? Thoughts and habits that we just absolutely default to, and through kind of discussion, bring up those things and see what it is that you can change, right? It's also about setting and achieving meaningful goals, whether that's a career change, starting a business, improving relationships, personal growth. It helps turn that intention into action, right? It also helps with increasing your confidence. It also creates accountability. And that's sometimes one of the key things when you're dealing with a life coach, is that they will ask you to perform certain things, and they will hold you accountable if you don't. And sometimes we all need that teacher to report to, right? So it's also about navigating life transitions, whether, major changes, divorce, retirement, becoming a parent, changing careers. That helps a lot. Improving work life balance, developing new habits, unlocking potential, and so on. So, what typically what a life coach does is they ask you powerful, thought provoking questions, help you clarify your vision and goals, encourage you to see challenges from new perspectives, support you in creating practical action plans, and yeah, holds you accountable for your commitments and celebrates progress while you're, kind of dealing with or learning from setbacks and so on. And what a life coach does not do is um, we are we are not the stand-in for a licensed therapist or financial advisor or lawyer or medical professional. We also don't make decisions for you. And the whole purpose behind life coaching is to help you discover um, your own answers and be your own best life coach. So that's what I've got happening, and I'm really, really excited about this. Life coaching it's not a group activity. It's always private. It's always one-on-one. And yeah, I will record the session so that you can refer to them whenever you need to. But that is um, definitely take a look at that. It's minimum of 3 sessions because nothing gets resolved overnight in one
Right.
session, right?
Right.
It
Good
takes a
for you.
yeah. So I'm excited to have that as a new addition to the services.
And that's on your website, on the
Yes.
services page. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. You can look
Awesome.
down, take it, and yeah, absolutely. I think that you um, I think if you ever feel like, you know, I might want to make that investment in yourself. Make the investment in yourself. You won't be sorry.
Good on
So,
you. You're growing leaps and bounds.
yes. Yes. And I'm if someone had told me even 10 years ago that I would be having as much fun as I'm having.
I know. Right.
Yeah. No, no, no. It's overwhelming, but it's just so much fun.
Right.
So don't forget, if you would like to get in for a chance to possibly win a reading, type in #summer in the comment section. And then if you are a winner, then and only then post your question and do it quickly. What I'll do is I'll call on you 3 times. And if I don't see a question after the 3rd time, then we'll just pick someone else. That way we'll try to get to as many as we can. Alrighty. So are we ready?
Thank you, Jackie, for being my cheerleader in the back.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Jackie always does a fabulous job
I
in
love
terms
that.
of, go here, click here, do this. Yeah, fabulous. Thank you,
Love it.
Jackie. Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
So I'm putting it up and we're going to pick the first group of 4. And remember, be specific. No medical or third-party questions. Post it right away in all caps so it gets my attention. And here we go. All right. Who is going to start us off on this journey? Woohoo! And we have Abby Yandel. Wonderful. Abby Yandel. And after Abby, we have oh, hello, Don Turner. Nice to see you here. Jackie B.
Jackie B. I know she's here.
Yes, she is. Wonderful. And after Jackie, we've got da, 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 da.
Maria Scorpio.
Scorpio. And then last in this group is Sunny Sonia. Fabulous. Okay.
Jackie's turn.
Jackie, I see you. Excellent. So we've got Jackie. You're welcome, Janet. Yes, Dawn. Jackie is the ninja of the chat.
Yeah. I love that visual.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so we've got Jackie.
Sunny Sonia is in with her question.
Okay, Sunny Sonia. And Jackie B. So Abby Yandel and Maria Scorpio. This is your second call. Get your question in. Okay. Third call for Abby Yandel and Maria Scorpio. Nothing. All righty. Whoops. We'll put this back up. And here we go.
I like the way you do this.
Thank you. Thank you. It keeps things moving. Okay.
And it honors the people that are here.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So Sabina, please post your question in the chat. And oh,
you win. You are a winner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner.
Okay. and da 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 da. Donna Selena. Donna.
My name for Donna is Donnazilla. It's like a snappy name.
Yes.
But with dyslexia, I can make words into
numbers right.
everywhere. Yeah, so.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So quickly, Sabina and Donna Zelina. Sabina. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. And
Donna is general reading.
Okay. Perfect. Let me remove this and we'll get started. So we've got Jackie B, who says, who would like, come on, show it up. Don't message from my spirit messages to help enhance my creativity.
Gotta tell you, with this Mercury retrograde, you're going to have fits and starts, inspiration, and you pick up a pen to do it, and somebody calls and masters your whole day. Or so.
Yes,
I think you're feeling that, but I certainly will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Well, Jackie, if you're feeling a little lost and need direction. Um, yes, part of it is the Mercury retrograde.
I think so. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So don't panic over it. I think that it's just as much as you can go with the flow. There is an improvement in life, home, and body, so things are certainly going to get better. And what you're going to find at the end of that is harmony and fair justice. So, what is it that the message is? Just for the time being, just go with the flow. It will happen exactly when it's supposed to and when it's going to be most beneficial to you.
Right.
So
it's
hi.
Oh, were you through?
Oh yes.
I stomped all over you.
No, you didn't.
I'm learning I've learned the Lenormand. I haven't practiced it, but this fits really well. I've got the whip, which is arguments and things like that. And we just talked about this, the arguments inside you, right? Saying fits and starts, and I should be doing that. But what's the message on how to, with the pathway to creativity is loyalty, a companion. This is dog energy. So pet your dog, cat, whatever, and somebody who is loyal to you, you can process through that. But bridges come in. The bridges are forming, but they haven't come together yet. Mm-hmm. So don't be. And while you're in a pause, a lot of times your focus for creativity shoots these wonderful lucky charms saying, oh, I can do that so much easier doing this way. So revelations come too, but stick with loyalty to your focus and call a friend.
Exactly. Fabulous. Jackie, I hope that made sense. Okay. And then we've got Sunny Sonia, who says, would you please read on my romantic relationship for the rest of the year?
That's a little
broad. Are you in a relationship? Are you looking for a relationship?
Also for the year, well, I mean, what if you said that to a psychic that wasn't us, and they said, "Oh no, you're not going to have anything for the rest of the year." How would that? The energy just goes, "Oh no, it's in December or it's in November." So the energy signature, whenever you're higher than that, when you're in that frequency of relationship, the attraction starts. So you have to kind of trust that too. But
yes.
And for a year, I'll just do like 2 weeks to a month. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah. She says, I'm not in a relationship right now. I would be happy to be in one or to continue as I am. All right.
That's the 9 of Pentacles right there. That's someone who's fine with or without a partner. Bravo. You're in the right, you're in the right place. Good.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that, Sunny, what I'm getting for you is celebrate your accomplishments. So, there is nothing wrong with you if you are not part of a couple. There is nothing wrong with that. In fact, sometimes, when being alone is very rewarding. So celebrate your accomplishments. Know that whatever you might be looking for is eventually going to manifest itself for you. But I also get discard, leave it behind. Don't if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Be happy with either outcome. Okay. And then communicate and talk it out. So if there is someone that you're possibly interested in, you can approach them, ask them out for coffee, see where things go. But I think you're as long as you're truly happy with whatever happens, it will happen when it's supposed to.
Right.
That's what I get.
So the first card in the morning, it's the bear energy.
Yes.
The bear is like mama energy, protection, and, you know, big things and moving forward. I also have right after that the coffin card saying something's coming to an end, but it's a natural end, and it could just well be exactly your question. Say, I'm kind of ready to think about that
Yes.
direction, which means a big change in your life to make room for another in your personal space. But guess what? It looks like you will meet someone on a trip when you're traveling. It looks promising with ring.
Yes.
It's this is like the fish is like the Empress card, you know, so that's pretty cool. And it ends with the Sun card. So if you look outside of yourself, even though you may not like to travel or you don't have anything planned, be curious if you have anything planned. Think of something, a place, because basically it's like you need to go outside of your home, be on the road or on a cruise or something, and then new people, new fresh things come in.
Exactly.
Yes.
Fabulous. Yay. Hope that resonates with you, Sana. See what I mean?
What?
I'm hot. I feel like I'm in a.
I know, I'm hot too.
Okay, so we've got then Sabina, who says, "My question is about my career. Will it, if it will come good news?" Okay. Yeah.
I'm assuming you're applying for something in the same career path and you're looking for good news about that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
That was an ominous okay,
Okay.
dokie.
Okay. Yeah. All righty then. Okay. I guess it blends mind, body, and soul. I also got endings, closing a chapter, and perspective, shift and focus. So, and when I saw the endings, closings, that's when I went, okie dokie. All right. So, um, is is there something good, something new, um, that that could be coming for you? Absolutely. I think absolutely. You need to concentrate right now on yourself, on your mind, body, home, the things that are going to make you happy. Put it out um, into the universe what it is that you're trying to attract. Do not put any time limits on it or any conditions on it, because that's not the way that the universe works. And the perspective shift and focus, take a look at why you're interested in making a either a job change or a career change. Is it something that is that you're having to deal with, that maybe you might need to have an uncomfortable conversation with someone, and if you were to have that conversation, things would resolve. So take a look at why it is that you think you want to go in that direction, and that might clear things up for you.
Awesome. Awesome. So I have good news because it sounds like she's paying attention to all of what you just said, or at least has come to mind, because it starts out with the 10 of Cups, which is feeling good in environment and space around you, friends, family, and things. But this is the one you're asked about good news coming in, the reversed 8 of Swords. Freedom, freedom, freedom. And then the Empress comes in. So you've got many opportunities coming in. So the answer to your question is yes. It's going to be very good news.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Love it. Love it. I hope that was helpful. Okay. And then Donna says, general reading, please.
Okay.
All right. General reading. Oh. Donna, why am I getting that you need to apologize to someone? I think you've kind of got that little bit um, of a nagging feeling that you might have said something to someone that was either misinterpreted or it didn't come across the way that you wanted it to. And so now you're kind of sitting back going, ooh, I wonder, did I hurt their feelings? I I think that possibly an apology um, could be could be in order here. Um, and you're a little overwhelmed, feeling a little disassociated from things, and I think that part of that is maybe a little bit of guilt in terms of, ooh, I shouldn't have said that, or that came out all wrong. You know what? More often than not, if we simply approach the other person and say, I've been thinking about what I said, and it did not come across the way that I had intended it to. So if I've hurt your feelings, I'm sorry. That was not my intention. And then when you do that, go with the flow. You let it go. You apologized. You said what you need to, and let that go. So also get control. Take your power back. Um, if you be honest with yourself and be honest with those around you. That that's what I'm getting. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry.
No, I think that's great because this mirrors your reading. It's interesting because I've got the pause, two of swords, and this of course is all in your thinking, all that stuff. But I have these traditional, the emperor. You're steadfast in how you feel and everything. And if the four corners of this situation is that you disappointed someone or you've got this nagging, I got to clear this up kind of thing. Interesting, because that would be my mom, who is emotionally immature. Boy, sister.
Yeah.
And I wish I worded things in a clearer way. I forgot her. I forgave her. Sorry.
But I do
I
not
forgave
trust
her, but I do not trust her. Good for you.
Yeah,
Good for you.
absolutely. That's taking your power back.
So one of the things about taking your power out, and guess what? I've got grace under pressure right here. Grace under
Nice.
pressure. And because we started out with swords, that means you have the words, the combination of words that would be fine for you. And you're bucking against, this is why we have the emperor, bucking against the standard, thank you for that extra information, standard norm. But this, whatever it is, got the reversed wands. So again, reflecting what Marina was saying, he said, I'm not proud of myself for that, but and sometimes it takes hard lessons. So I get you, but because it's nagging on you, just all you need to do, and like easy for us to say, all you need to do is form in your mind the idea of what you wanted to get across. And when you deliver it, you have no emotion. So you deliver it without expectations. And if she wants to twirl about it, that's fine. But and you can actually start out by saying, I want to make sure that I'm clear and, that this is what I meant. And then, because you're a truth person, you are truth. And so, but kind truth.
Yes.
I get you. Yeah. Boy, that's a tricky little seat you're on there.
It is. Yeah, it is. And one of the little kind of pearls of wisdom that I'll share with you, and it's something that I use when I'm making decisions about people in my life, especially family, is if a friend or an acquaintance treated me the way that person did, or said to me the things that they did, would I tolerate it? And if the answer is no, then that's it. We're done. It doesn't, family just because we're related by blood doesn't mean that they do nothing wrong. Sometimes, yeah, we have to be very clear.
Can I take an extra stab at this?
Yes, absolutely.
Donna, would you put your mom's birthday, or do you know her life path number? Put your mom's birthday in, and I'll tell you what her kryptonite is.
Yes.
Because if you know someone's kryptonite, you can know exactly how to get your point across without triggering the landmine. So, yeah. If you had it, we can give you some information. We'll just wait absolutely. A second. There she is. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's July 14th. Thanks for taking the time.
Yesterday was her birthday. Okay.
So she's a 27. She's a 27-9, telling me that she's a legacy builder. And so she doesn't give up things. She keeps it for the family, the grandchildren, the this or that. And whenever she buys something, she thinks of its future. And so if anyone gives a side eye about what'd you get? What do you get this for? That will hurt her, but she won't know why it's hurting her. She'll just be defensive right away. So go online and key in. I'd love to say, read my book. I wrote a lot about nines because they're crazy little people that I love. Gerald's a 9. He's got all this busyness and stuff, brilliant minds. And but the 9s can go south and kind of dark when they covet it. And she's getting older. What is she have? What has she given? She's the only thing she's leaving is a daughter that hates her. That it gets big, but she can't form the words to tell you that that's what's upsetting her. So I'll give you that to play with.
Yeah, there you go.
We can talk about it if you wanted a private reading. We can dive right in, and I can
absolutely
help you with that.
Absolutely. There you go, Donna. Fabulous. Okay. We'll take that out and let's pick 4 more. And remember, if your name comes up, post your question right away. Do not wait, or you might miss your turn. Put it in all caps so it gets my attention, and be specific in your question. No medical or third party. All right, let's go. We'll do 4 more. And we have, thank you all for being here with us, by the way. Kathy Peterson. All right, Kathy. Please post your question.
Somebody asked for the title of my book. Thank you so much. Bring him back, Bragg.
Yes, wonderful. Okay. Cookie Man's Daughter.
I love that. There's a story behind that name.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right.
Thank you, Betty. Appreciate you supporting me.
And then we have Hypnicity. And the final one in this group of 4 is VMW 111. All righty.
Woohoo! Missy's hip is here.
Yes, yeah. Post your question. Okay. Got you, Kathy. Got you.
Good to see you, Kathy. I met Kathy in a workshop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's a small little world.
And it gets smaller every day.
I know it does.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. So Cookie Man's daughter, hypnicity, and
Yeah,
VNW.
yeah.
VNW.
Of reading,
Okay.
general reading, July.
Hypnicity. All right. Cookie Man's daughter, third and final call. You don't see anything? All right. Whoops. Let's add that to the stage. And then we've got Priscilla Mick. All righty. Priscilla, please post your question. Gotcha. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So Kathy Parsons says, we moved into a senior living in Quebec. Do you see us staying at this residence for the end of our days, or do you see us moving to a different place? All right. Is Kathy Parsons? Is there a move on the horizon for Kathy Parsons? Kathy Parsons.
No, what I have that you. So the first part of your question is, do you see us staying at this residence to the end of our days? And the answer to that is no. And now what I'm going to do is dive in to see, well, how long do we have here, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I think that what this is a new facility for you, so everything kind of is a little new, is a little exciting. I think that once you settle in, I think that you're going to find that it's in inactivity, quiet time. I think that it's going to be just a little too slow for you, and you're going to kind of feel like maybe this particular facility is it's just not meeting your needs. It's not it's procrastinating, a little bit of wasting time. It's not a bad thing. Okay, it gives you wisdom and experience, and it just means that the next place that you're going to be looking at and possibly moving into, you're going to be able to go into it with eyes wide open, and you're going to know exactly what you want and what you don't want.
Right. And it's to be clear, it's your hesitation, your chemistry, your thoughts, your wisdom that you are here right now. So if I tell you I got like 6 weeks of 6 months, or sorry, I think it's 6 years even. So there's time, but by the time that comes around, you may, I mean, shorter, maybe in 3 months, you'll think, I'm not digging this. Pay attention to you, not this reading.
Yes.
So as it stands right now today, the everything thoughts and stuff that you're manifesting today, it looks like around 6 months or 6 years. I know that's a big gap, but you've got time to make up your mind. And then it'll be your choice, not the cards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I hope that was helpful, Kathy. Okay. And then we've got, whoops. Hypnicity would like a general for the rest of July, please. General for the rest of July.
So you are a 2911, so your emotions rule you more than what's healthy. In general, I haven't read July, but it's just something you feel things deeply. And so especially now, for the rest of July, maybe be mindful of what you're watching on YouTube and things like that. It's so you don't remain in despair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I agree with what what Deborah just said.
Mm-hmm.
Focus in on the big picture. There's more to things that are coming in. So you know, d- kind of take off the blinders and see everything that's going on around you. I think that for the rest of July and possibly into August, you're going to be doing some manifesting. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so be careful what you wish for. Be specific in what it is that you're asking the universe, because you're going to have an opportunity to bring things into existence, and part of what you're doing in this journey is harnessing and gathering energy. I love that card. That is, this reminds me of I don't know if it was a plaque or something that I saw that said something along the lines of, you know, um, they sent a storm to scare me, and I said, no, I am the storm.
I love
So
that.
yeah, this is you're gathering energy. There's going to be great things coming for you.
That's so
Very good.
true. What I have here is reverse world, and I think it's the disappointments. It's the anxiety. I know you're very current with news, and it's got you in a trap there, and you're pretty hard on yourself. This is the Queen of Swords. Reverse is like the bad side of Judge Judy. Yep, up, up, up. Things have to happen right now, and you have to be good, and that kind of stuff. So that you're hard on yourself, hard on people around you. Maybe I doubt that though. It looks like just like what Marina said, you've got this spurt of energy coming in with the chariot, along with a pretty good step towards a new vision for maybe your business or what you want to do or change up. And it won't take much disappointment for you to give it up. Now, this is forewarned.
Yes.
That's it. It doesn't mean it's going to happen, but this is the life cycle of your question. So you're going to be fine. You're going to get an inspiration. You're going to go forward. And then some knucklehead, Queen of Pentacles reverse, some knucklehead's going to say something that's just another, I can't win type of thing. And I know that's will be the tendency because the moon is right behind it.
Yeah.
Maybe someone gave you information about that goal you had in mind that derailed you, that type of thing. And there's not enough money in it, that reverse swords and pentacles, so all of that. But it does show that you get your footing back. So this is a cycle Marina was talking about, and an inspiration for new action. Not I'll think about a new action and then not do it, or do it a little bit, or try it out. This is new action, and it's usually spontaneous because it's wands. And guess what you got? The best card, the Fool card. This is put in the deck to remind us all that there are miracles. There's divine intervention. Nobody is going to be told what that miracle is going to be offered, but to be able to be at the right altitude or vibration,
Yes.
to recognize this wonderful bounty, because you start that with a novice heart. It's a cycle, right? It's a new cycle. So say goodbye to the last cycle. Something awesome is coming around. Don't get disappointed.
Fabulous.
I know it's hard to do.
I think that is fabulous. Fabulous. Absolutely.
It's amazing how we come
Yes.
together.
Yes. And then we have VNW says, "Can I please have a love reading?" Okay.
Sure. We don't know what kind of love reading. Does you just want some kind words, some loving words? Are you looking for someone? I think you're probably looking for someone. We're going to assume that, okay? That's the four corners of
Yeah.
your question. If not, please type it in that, no, I'm in love and I'll stay curious. Perfect. I wish I
Yeah.
would have thought of that as a guidance point, hypnicity. Thank you for, that's
Yes.
perfect. I'm going to think about that as guidance
Yes.
for sure. Okay. So you're not, a lot of times, when someone can't get to the chat really fast, it's because of, sometimes it's because a ad is playing and they can't get back in. So I'm just going to go ahead and the four corners of you would like to manifest love in your life. If it's not that, if you're with someone, this means that this is most probable future for the love you have. But I do have Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Don't give up. Success is right around the corner. Mixed with the Justice card. There's no good people out there to fall in love with anymore. It's just not just. Dating is not just. Marriage is not just. They are reminding me of this right now, and we can change this. Remember, this is just what's in your energy right now.
Yes.
I have the Eight of Cups reversed, meaning that upright, you're leaving that behind, that idea of, nothing is just, right? Now, it never works out for me, or whatever stinking word you use. But when it's reversed, this is walking away from that thought. Reversed means you can't give it up. I want to move forward, but I can't give it up. That idea that there's no good stuff in the word, and that is keeping you kind of chained up. There is a little bit of, I need someone in my life in a certain way to feel complete, which is totally human. No problem. The Page of Swords reverse means, and I also got the Page of Pentacles, meaning that you can go ahead and not like me, but I say, stick with me long enough, I will offend you. And this is where I'm going to, you are approaching dating or being in a relationship as a novice, as a young person, with a stubborn little young person. You remember that these are both reversed. The Pentacles is reversed, and the Sword is reversed. So it's like and we come by it because when we want to manifest, remember the vision boards, you have to know how they smell, how they look, where they live, what they do. That is how many, some people had success with that, most didn't. So it's meaning to loosen up your grip on what is available out there. And it looks like you're approaching it with the Seven of Cups, which is a very good card for creativity, but not a very good card when looking towards the future, because it's of love, the four corners of love, because it tells you you're idealistic about it. It's almost like here you come to the relationship, a new relationship, and then you expect them to come all healed from their stuff. So you can go ahead and fall apart and they can support you. I'm not saying that's what you do. It's just that's the idealistic attitude of that. And I'm going to bless you and leave you with that before you throw a shoe at me or something. But
You're speaking the truth, Deborah. And yes, and absolutely, what you're going through right now is you're spiritually, you're leveling up, you're progressing. It's just that some of the old habits have ingrained themselves into what it is that you're doing. And I think that it would help an awful lot if you were just able to let go of that. We had said earlier in someone else's reading, you need to be okay with being with someone and okay with being alone, because the idea of I need someone to complete me. No, you don't, because you're not broken. You don't need any. If there is someone out there for you and they resonate with you and you match vibrationally, um, it it is a very loving, supporting relationship. If you're approaching a relationship out of desperation or thinking that, well, this is going to be my last chance, it's not going to work out the way that you want. So you're going to need to change a little bit of how you perceive things. Concentrate on celebrating your successes. Concentrate on the things that you have done in the past, that have worked for you, and acknowledge that they have been successes. Okay, for the time being, though, slow down. Slow down. Take your time. And if oh if you're if you can be happy without someone, it changes the vibration, and it allows someone who might be your vibrational match to come in, right? So don't. Yeah.
I have one more thing to add to that, if you don't mind. So I do counseling for this exact thing, how to get coupled. And one of the exercises I give my clients is this. I'll give it to you. When we only focus on the one guy that's going to say, want to go have coffee, I give for 1 month, 3 is a lot, but you can say 2. You need to go out with 2 or 3 new people each week, just for coffee, or meet on Zoom. But you're just shopping. It's just shopping. And once you start, and there'll be one that you wish, hope it will work out, but you continue with all of them.
Yes.
And if they come back saying, well, can I see you again? After 1 month, I'm only doing interviews now. I'm taking applications. That can be a funny way of doing it, so you can keep clear with what. If there's one that really you feel is really good, just try not to be needy or anything, but tell them I'm interviewing. For 1 month, I'm interviewing. Get in on it. Or that's a little stretch for some people, but think of that. Date a lot of people at one time.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And even consider having coffee and getting together with someone who isn't your typical type. Right? We sometimes we have blinders on in terms of, well, I only date guys who are 6'2" and dark hair. I like tattoos, so they have to have tattoos. That narrows the field down so much, right? So be open. Yeah.
Love it.
Yes. So I hope that was helpful. And I'm sorry you're having the difficulties with the internet, but yeah, a few people are having difficulties with the internet here. Okay. So Priscilla says, any messages about my love situation? Really feel ready for it. Anyone on the horizon? Okay. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. All right. And Priscilla, yeah, same advice for you, in that when we're happy, truly happy, not just, oh yeah, I'm so glad I'm single, it's no, really
it's hard to fake it.
Yeah. Yes.
When you're in the mood, because we're talking about chemicals.
Yeah.
And inside of ourselves, our body and mind betray us about this time of our lives, right?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. All right. So Priscilla, I think that you might be ready for a relationship in terms of, well, I've been single for 6 months, and it's about time that I align with someone and whatnot. I think that you're probably going to need a little more time. Right now, you're having some battles and disagreements, not only with yourself but also with some of the partners that are kind of on the periphery of what it is that you're doing. Okay, in that you're looking at each one of them as a potential partner, rather than this is just someone that maybe I can have coffee with, and that's all it is someone I can have coffee with. Okay, I also got illusion, not as it seems. So don't fall into the trap of thinking that I don't know, I'm 63 years old. If I don't find someone, then I'm going to spend the rest of my life all alone. I'm going to be a crazy old cat lady. There's nothing wrong with crazy old cat ladies. Right? So
No, no shade.
yeah, yeah, you don't don't make yourself believe that a situation is better than it actually is. Right? So if he says, "Oh no, I'll give you a call tomorrow," and then he doesn't call you for a week and says, "Oh, you know what? I got really busy. Bye. See you later." Like, no, no, don't go for the illusion. You get control, take your power back, and you're making decisions about how you want your life to be, and you want it to be happy, you want it to be joyful, you want it to be prosperous, you want to have fun. So don't let someone else limit your abilities to do those things.
Good advice. So the question is about, the love situation and the horizon. So I looked ahead and asked about finding someone. And this is, again, remember, this is not your future. This is information about your future due to the thoughts, actions, and words that you are creating today. And the answer is, will I find someone on the horizon? The answer is no. And of course, it's the four corners of about a month or so. Nonetheless, all that means is that whatever your action is isn't going to draw attention to someone in that way. So you need to do something maybe uncomfortable, go online or choose a matching service or do something that is not really you, that type of thing. And that is going to trigger something else. And don't listen to everybody. Oh, they're just all these terrible people online. Believe me, there's a lot of people that meet, and they're good practice boyfriends. My God, practice dates. You guys got to go out on dates that are really kind of raunchy. You know it in the first hour or so. So order
Yeah.
the lobster. You're never going to see him again. You're never going to go out, but have fun and if they're not a match, they're not bad people. Oh,
Yeah.
this guy, he's just he's still da, 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 da. Don't attach a story. They're not right for you.
Yeah.
So then, so I hope you understand that doesn't mean you're not going to meet someone, but it'll be difficult if you don't do something a little different at the level of action.
There you go. Oh, I hope that was helpful. I hope that it take it with in the spirit that it is offered, in terms of yeah, it's choices. It's making choices as we go forward, and being willing to take a chance on something that maybe is just a little different.
Yeah.
That yeah, sometimes I well, I can tell you personally, one of the things that I really honestly I don't find overly appealing is a guy who has too many tattoos.
Mm.
But that doesn't mean that if I see a guy with tattoos and he smiles at me and he says, "How you doing?" that I'm going to say, "I'm not talking to you."
You have tattoos.
Yeah, it's the okay. You know, look at what's behind it. So there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for being here
Thank
with
you so
us. And
much.
thank you for allowing us to do these for you. I hope that they resonated. And if someone else's reading resonated with you, by all means, take it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll be doing this again. We'll be
Thank
doing
you
this
so much for having me. This
again.
has been fun. I loved doing shows with you. It's so fun.
I know. I feel exactly the same way. So we'll
Thank you.
definitely plan another one. All
Okay,
right,
awesome.
everyone. Take care, and we'll see you all later. Bye for
Bye.
now.